What? Who wants wheat? You want the wheat? No, you don't want wheat. Oh, get out of here. You don't eat this. You don't like that. No, I know you don't like it. I won't make you resort to eating it. Because you guys hate it just so much. So much. So what do you want a ender pearl? No? No ender pearl? You want some steak? No, you guys like steak. No? Not interested? Well, you definitely don't like wheat. No? You like steak? No steak? Huh. I wonder what these guys like to eat. What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. A brand new day. Oh, yeah. Well, unfortunately, between now and last time, I did a little caving, and I forgot that I wasn't fully armored when doing it. And, yeah, the unfortunate happened, and I died. I was able to go back, recover a few things like my shovel, but yeah, all the rest is just gone. So, why don't we kick things off? Let's get some new stuff. I wanted to finally get some chain leggings. I guess that's all I can get right now. And I made a diamond axe, but I want to get a pick. I do remember this guy over here was offering pickaxes, I think. No. I don't want your hoe. Oh, no. Please tell me. Oh, where are you? No? Where? Ah! Okay, maybe he went up here. Maybe he just went up here. No. Urgh! I want... Oh, where'd you go, you bastard? Alright. I'm upset now. I'm very, very upset now. We gotta find someone that can trade me. Oh, thank God! Alright. Well, let's go ahead and just blow the rest on these pickaxes. Thank you very much, sir. And, yeah, let's kick this off with some enchantments. And... yeah, then we'll get to business. Oh, yeah. Look at my sexy new chainmail pants, leggings, whatever the hell they call it. So nice. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Only way to get that is through trading. But let's get this turned around. Let's see what we can get on our new hot pants. And... projectile protection. Oh, yeah. Love when I have that, because I hate getting hit in the nuts by them arrows. Alright, well, let's get the rest of our stuff enchanted here. Kind of upsetting. I only have 3 diamonds left to my name. So, yeah. Whoa, nice. Sweet. Kind of sucks being beat to death with your own balls, huh? Oh, he didn't like that. Please. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Should we do it? First is the worst, second is the best. Yes! See, I told you. Wow. So haunted. So, yeah, guys, apparently the pigmen, my suspicion was right, and I should have known this. They could, very rarely, spawn, I think either just on the block of the portal or the block of the portal in one adjacent. I can't remember. I'm not really sure why nobody in the comments told me that they could spawn by a portal. So I guess that was added in 1.3. Alright guys, enough fooling around. Let's get to the project. Alright, so we are going to be constructing a newer style, at least newer style than this, iron golem farm, and we are going to make lots of them. Not sure if we're going to get it completely finished today, but we're going to at least get the project started. And pretty excited about it because with this newer design, and it is of course designed by the JL2579 and the guys on his server, but able to make them double decker, so stacking, which I wasn't able to do with this style of golem farm. Also, as you can see, a couple of things that can mess up over time. Occasionally you'll get spawns in with the testificates, which fortunately enough, I have enough so that multiple iron golems can spawn at a time. But if you only had 16 villagers in there, that would basically bottleneck kill your iron golem spawning until you killed that guy. So not very good. But it should be pretty fun. And one of the larger projects that we will be doing in the overworld. So anyway, let's go back. Let's check out how our villagers have been doing on the breeding, if we've got enough to stop it, and start constructing those farms. Holy mother of God. That happened quick. Already at 144 villagers. Alright. That is much more than I had expected or wanted. But that's okay. But let's go and freaking break this down right now so that they stop breeding. Man, I know this is just a visual effect, but the glitchiness, the freaking cruddy coding. Oh, they need to fix that up. I can't wait till the patch comes out. Oh, damn Enderman, griefing me. We'll have to fix that up. Anyway, we knocked down the whole little door breeding cell thing. So I just have the guys up there. We're at around 144, 145, give or take. So that should be well more than enough for this project. And then we can just kill off all the others. But anyway, I set up platforms in all four corners of the basement, and as you know, this is 100 by 100. It's actually 107 going this way, so it's not exactly square, but we'll make it do. Anywho, I have these platforms. They are from this corner right here. This is at 473, so down there would be at negative 373, and then going this way, this is at 665, so down that way, that goes up, right? Yeah, so that would be at 765 over there at the closest corner. For the iron golem farms, they gotta be, I think it's 65 blocks apart from the closest spot. I think that's what, 85 from center to center? Something like that. But these are plenty far apart. I could have had them closer, but I liked the effect of having them in more so the four corners of the base. But we are going to start building up the platforms. I may do the shells on all of them to begin with, even though it makes the most sense. It would be smartest if I just did one at a time. But I'm not too hard up for iron. I want to kind of get everything pre-done, pre-built, just to make sure we didn't mess up with any of the dimensions. Anyway, I'm going to bring this up to 75 just because it's a nice round number and it's a good height up. You want to have it at least 7 blocks above the spot where you're going to have the iron golems collect. But I think this is a little over 10 up, so that should be well more than enough. Anyway, once we get up to the Y height that you want, let me just change this actually to wood, just so that I can better remember what the center was. So right there, this is going to be where the iron golems end up ultimately dropping down. We're going to build a 20 by 20 platform. So from the center here, we're going to go 10 blocks in each direction. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will meet you guys back. Alright, so our first platform's done, 20 by 20. So looking good. We're going to have to completely move this 666 road, our haunted highway, and probably bend it around. Actually, well, in the future we're going to put this underground, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's get going. I want to build the skeletons of these first before we start doing more. So let's go ahead and start to build up the next layer. I brought plenty of materials, so we should be good. We are at 75, so we're going to want to go up now 70, I believe 70 blocks. So that should bring us up to 145. So let's go ahead with that. And we're just going to, of course, jump up like this on all the corners. My God, this is high up. So anyway, now that we're all up, you don't have to build the 4 supports, but it just kind of looks nice, and it's also nice for if you want to do any shaping to this after the fact. But really all that's necessary is the platforms. So now that I am up at 145 on all the corners, I'm going to proceed with building another 20 by 20 platform exactly overhead of the other one. Alright, got the next platform all finished up at 145, so 70 blocks above the lower one. And yeah, I'm just going to light this up. We're not going to do anything with it quite yet. And I'm going to proceed doing these shells all throughout the corners of the base. I want to make sure that we have plenty of materials to keep on using this sandstone, because it is a little bit in short supply. But anyway, let's take a look at what this looks like from down below. And also, guys, it's very important if you're doing this to make sure that you're using a material the Enderman cannot grief, because otherwise they will dismantle it. So very cool, very impressive. It's going to be even neater once it's done. But yeah, can you imagine that in all 4 corners? So I think it should be decent spacing. Anywho, I am going to go ahead and make that same shell in all 4 corners. And I'll meet you guys back. Woo! Oh man, this is taking longer than I thought. Almost done. Got 3 of them complete. Just finishing up the last one for our shells, but I thought I'd do that with you. Anyway, guys, I don't know how many of you actually follow the other games and stuff that I do on YouTube, but over the weekend, had an event. It was for Pokemon, and pretty fun. We're able to raise, we're doing live streaming in attempts to raise money to send more people to the event going on next weekend's Revelations tournament. And really fun time. Any of you guys, if you live in the LA area, are able to make it, I will be there running the Pokemon event. Ooh, one too high. But it's really massive tournament. Probably the closest thing comparable would be like MLG or something like that, but over $50,000 worth of prizes. The Pokemon is going to be $1,000 for the main event winner, but we'll probably be doing maybe even close to a couple thousand total in prizes between all 3 days. It goes on the whole weekend. But anyway, really amazing support in the community, able to raise over $1,000 in just Saturday and Sunday live streaming for Wild Chase and Elo. I was really impressed. I knew it could be done, but I didn't know if it would actually happen, and I was pleasantly surprised to see the wonderful support for our fellow YouTubers and get us all up there together. So, and of course, Hayden and Shofu both live close to the LA area, so they did, if you watch the Xbox 360 Minecraft thing that we did, both of them were in that. They're not Minecraft players, but, you know, we like to play games together and stuff. They're good friends of mine. But, yeah, really, really good times. I hope to do that again soon. We finally got a website. It's still very much so under construction, but it's actually happening. I've talked about it for years now that I wanted to do it. Get a site for Poke Mosh Pit, and Poke Mosh Pit is the kind of community of YouTubers that we started maybe even 2 years ago now for competitive battling. So very cool. And a lot of fun things. I've been pretty busy working on that, and then also being able to be around in Skype calls for the live stream, and also planning for this event because I am the main event organizer. So it kind of all falls on me whether everything comes out well at it. So a little stressful, and of course that's not like my main forte, setting up events, but somehow I always get roped into doing these things, and hopefully I'd like to get more Minecraft things into the future. It's a little more difficult because with like Pokemon, all you need is a DS and everybody brings their own, so it's really easy to do. You don't have to, you know, purchase all these systems or anything. With Minecraft, like on the Xbox, it's, you know, it's kind of a long ways away from being what the PC version is now. So, you know, it's not quite as much fun, but to have enough PCs to be able to run a tournament, and also, you know, not just have a PC, but a PC that's powerful enough to, you know, run Minecraft in the correct settings and not be all laggy and whatnot, is pretty expensive. So hopefully into the future that can happen, but, you know, we'll see. Alright guys, so let's start getting this farm a-moving. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have to make a 3-high wall all the way around. And I'm going to hope that I have enough sandstone to do this for all of them, but we're just going to do one today. So just line it all the way around. Alright, now we've got our 3-high all around our 20 by 20 platform, and now we got to insert the doors. Now I think you only need 21 doors to actually start spawning iron golems and 16 villagers, but I guess the logic behind the number of doors that's in this design, there's 48 doors total, which comes out to 12 per side. And I guess the logic behind that is you need 16 villagers to spawn an iron golem. They will not start spawning unless you have the 16 villagers and at least 21 doors. But to get to 16 villagers, you need 3 doors per villager. I think you actually are supposed to have more than that. It's like 3.3 or something. But if you have 48 divided by 3 is going to be 16. Okay, so that will get us to maintain the 16 villagers at all times. So the easiest way to put that in is if we count out, let's divide it in half, so then 12 divided by 2 is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 6 doors. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 6 doors. So then this we can just fill in. And then we can stick in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. stick in our doors just like this. So 6 on each side, 12 total on each side, but 6 on each little segment. So we have that. Man, I really think ender pearls are probably my favorite item in the game. So much easier for doing all these builds. Alright, so right there we have 6 per segment, 12 on the total side, and just going to repeat that. Alright, we got all the doors in place, looking good, and you'll notice I moved the torches up here. This is kind of overkill, but really important. You want to make sure that there's plenty of light up here on the spots where the doors are, because monsters can still spawn in here, and you do not want any zombies spawning and knocking out your doors. So make sure it's lit up. And of course, we're not going to be able to light it up on the ground anymore, just because this is going to be all completely filled with water. So just make sure you use whatever you want, and remember, you're not going to be able to put glowstone or pumpkins or anything there on that bottom layer, because doors cannot be set down on them. Anyway, we're going to add in 2 more rings going around. One of them is going to be 4 blocks up, so on the 5th block we place it. And iron golems need at least 4 high to be able to spawn, I believe. So that is the reasoning for this, and this is just going to be the start of the roof of this little thing. So you're going to make a loop all the way around, just like this. And I'll go ahead and do the rest off camera. But then also, playing in vanilla, it's a little bit easier if you set this part up. And this is for getting the water sources all taken care of. But you're going to want to have 4 blocks in the corner, and then this little strip right here where we're going to set the water down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will see you when it's done. Alright, now the 2 rings are set in place, and also it's important that I say, you're not going to be able to see this one on top, so use any material you want, just make sure it's something an enderman cannot grief. And then this dirt is all going to get ripped out, so the reason I use the dirt is it's just very quick and easy to tear out. So, is that all the torches? Don't want to lose any, because this uses so many. Alright, let's see, do I have buckets? Very nice. It's good to have usually, I guess you only need 2 buckets. You don't really need 3, but you pour the 2 and then you get in the middle spot the infinite water source. So just rotate, skip, put water in every other one. And of course the water will calm down and not run like that once it's a full source. So, and it's very important, these have to be source blocks of water. Cannot be just running water. Alright, got all the water set in place. Once you've done that, you can remove the corners. I still like to keep the other ones up, and you notice how right now it's pushing me into the corner here. And I have to fight against it, and then it pushes here as well. Right here, one above, not on that one, but on this one, you're going to throw the water block. And notice all of a sudden now, if I fall into here, it's pushing me this way. So it's going to have a perfect stream going in towards the center. And I can't get out. I thought they fixed that. So it'll be just like that, and you can see the water streaming diagonally now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll do one more with you. Remove the corner, and then set it one above, and then boom, it's going to push it perfectly that way. Alright, once you have all of your corner blocks all in, you should be all set. And I'll just ender pearl up here. So looking good, looking good. Now we're going to want to start filling in the floor going all the way around. So get out the material that you're planning on using and just fill it in. Alright, looking good. Just to save on resources, because you're not going to be able to see this roof from outside, I switched over to stone brick, and I think it looks nice. And of course you want to have your 2x2 hole lined up exactly with the other one. So once you have this, and the doors are going to be taking up the blocks here, you're going to go ahead and use your same building material, and you're going to build a ring going all the way around and right on top of the doors. And this is going to be, this time, 2 high. So going all the way around, just like so. Alright, looking good. Now we're just going to do that same ring of dirt that we did previously, where you have the 4 in the corner, and then the 1 gap, so that we can stick in the water. Alright, then you're going to want to put in your water sources just like you did before, and make sure they gotta be the solid source blocks all the way across, so that there is no running water. And of course it will look like that if you missed one. It's really easy to tell. I don't even know why I bring it up. You guys know all this stuff. Alright, looking good. So all the way around. Once we have that done, again, knock out this 2x2 area in the corner, and then 1 up, stick that in, and that will make it fit perfectly together to all push towards that center block. Alright, so we got all the water sources in, and those corner ones as well, looking good. We're just about done. I threw in a couple of torches just for lighting, so nothing would spawn on these sides here. But you don't need another roof after this. In fact, the only real reason for this here is just so that the golems from up there, when they spawn, they fall down, and instead of having to build a big tunnel for them to go down here, even if they veer off a little bit, they take no falling damage, and then these water sources will then push them in here. So anyway, now that we've finished with that, we can begin to remove our dirt. And there's only one last step in this build, at least for this individual golem spawner. Let's remove this one as well. Awesome. And then see, it makes a perfect little 2x2 area right there. And the water sources perfectly come in line. Excellent job. Knock that out. And boom. So we're done. Except no. Get the hell out of here. Urgh. Trying to make a video. Leave me alone. Alright. Alright. Enough distractions. Alright. So no golems are gonna spawn yet, because we have the one last step that we have to do, and that is making the little cells for the villagers. All we need is 16. So let me get the materials ready for that, and we'll get going on it. That's by far too funny. That's my special block! Get off it! How dare you! Alright, on to the most annoying part of the build. It's not that bad, it's just filling it up with the villagers can be not difficult, but it's just annoying. So what I'm gonna do here is right on the sides of both the doors. Can I reach? Yes. Gonna go out 5 blocks, because we want a 4x4 spawning area. Or excuse me, a 4x4 floor area of the cell. So right like that on the block that's right below where the doors are. So same level as the doors. I'm gonna go ahead and use glass, I think, right here. Yeah. And this will be good because no mobs are able to spawn on glass, so I don't really have to worry about the lighting levels. And we're going to build this up 2 high there and there, stick in the glass on the sides as well. good, looking good. Then I guess I'll cap this off like that. We're going to have to put another block on top of this, either half slab, glass, or just make sure that it's lit well. And then this is the tip that Doc gives in his video, is to go ahead like this and put water in each of the 4 corners. So I'm going to have to go back for another bucket full. Alright, so we put water in the 4 corners, and this will create a water stream so that no matter what, the villagers will always be forced into the middle if they're not struggling. They go, they struggle, they're always then pushed back in the middle. So this makes it a little bit better. I guess on occasion they can try and glitch out of this, but that should help fix things. So let's just top this off so it looks nice and neat. There we go. And I guess we could put in the water sources after the fact, but we're going to leave this open because we're going to have to make a little mine track to get the guys in here. So I'm just going to repeat the same thing on all 4 of the sides, and you do it right in between where the doors are. Oh man, this has been nightmarish, but hopefully this works. I have all the brooding cells made, and I have these planks going all the way around so we can set up tracks. Made a small modification there, so hopefully, I'm pretty sure this is all I need, and this should just put it right in the cell. Let's find out. Alright, pushed. And nice, so we got 1. I'm going to worry about the carts later. 2. Nice, nice, nice. And I'm just going to do this and rearrange the track going all the way around. Alright, ready for the next one. Go, go, go. Woo! Alright. You guys like your new home? Is it nice? Yeah, I won't make you be so crowded like I did in your little breeding cell. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Whoa. Alright, ready for the next one. I decided I'd made another cart. Instead of normally you could just wait and let them breed, but we have so many. I might as well get the full 16 in there while we have this all set up. Alright. I love how they stack up like that. Alright, last one. Go, 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 go. You are the chosen ones. Woo! Just in the nick of time. Let's get those carts from you. Man. Woo! Man, I wish mine cards stacked. That would be nice. Alright, let's get you covered up. Alright, sleep, sleep, sleep. And look at that. We got our first iron golem. Actually, I don't know if it's our first one. Holy mackerel, look at that. There's a whole bunch of them down there. Wow, so it works. We need to get it locked in somehow so that we don't lose any. Let me do something real quick. Man, this thing is quick. I already got 2 golems in there since I built this. This is just going to be a temporary holding area. 1 there, and then we got, let's see, I doubt you guys can see them, but 3 or 4 of them down there. My God! We only have 1 of these built so far. We are going to have so much iron. I'm going to have to probably set up things to turn the spawning off on these. My God! Alright. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to check on how much time we have left. I may not be able to finish the top end of this today. It's already been... God, I've been recording for about 5 hours doing this already. So much harder to do when you do it all legit in vanilla versus on creative. But the reward is well worth it. Awesome. Alright guys, I think we've just about done it for time. I went ahead and off camera finished up this golem farm. Still gotta transport the villagers up there, but we'll do that probably for next time. But anyway guys, I also wanted to let you know, I started on these 2. But I'm going to be headed out to LA for the whole Revelations event, and then I'm going to be spending some time in the TGS studios, making some videos and so forth. But I will not be back for a week, so I'll be gone Wednesday to Wednesday. Now, hopefully I'll have some time to work on a video for this weekend while I'm up there, but I can't promise anything because I don't know if I'll have internet and when I'll have it and so forth. So if something's not up, don't worry, we'll get straight back to it as soon as I return. But wish me luck, and yeah, if you're going to the Revelations tournament this weekend, can't wait to see you there. Make sure to come up and say hi. But anyway guys, as always, comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.